Kerala has some of the highest human development indicators in the world: high literacy rates, long life expectancy, and excellent baseline healthcare. But beneath those world-class metrics, the state's broader macroeconomy is struggling, weighed down by hidden, everyday frictions. The workforce is currently dealing with three simultaneous demographic crises. An aging population is increasingly burdened by healthcare debt. Highly educated young people are migrating out of the state to escape high unemployment and rising campus violence. And the agrarian sector, the traditional backbone of the rural economy, is failing to guarantee a living wage. This is the environment the United Democratic Front, or UDF, aims to fix with its 2026 manifesto. Unveiled by opposition leader V.D. Satheesan and Telangana Chief Minister Revant Reddy, the document operates as a strategic economic blueprint. By bringing in Reddy, the UDF is pointing to his administration in Telangana as their benchmark for execution. The core economic thesis of this manifesto is straightforward. You cannot achieve statewide macroeconomic growth without first securing the microeconomy of every individual household. The manifesto builds on the Indira Guarantees framework originally announced by Rahul Gandhi. The foundation of this platform is a direct increase in Social Security welfare pensions to 3,000 rupees per month. To tackle the rising cost of care, the UDF proposes a 25 lakh rupee health insurance scheme named after former Chief Minister Oman Chandi. It mandates that hospital beds become a guaranteed right for patients, explicitly targeting overcrowded facilities and eliminating catastrophic medical debt for vulnerable families. At the grassroots level, the manifesto commits to raising the daily wage of ASHA workers, the state's frontline public health staff, to a minimum of 700 rupees. This illustrates how the mechanics of these specific welfare policies work. Cash flows directly from state coffers into the hands of the elderly and ASHA workers, who then spend it at local retailers and pharmacies. It establishes a baseline of consumer spending in local neighborhoods. When you remove the constant fear of medical bankruptcy and guarantee a floor for monthly income, welfare acts as a permanent economic stimulant right at the community level. To improve female economic mobility, the manifesto guarantees free travel for women on KSRTC state buses and provides a 1,000 rupee monthly stipend for college-enrolled women. For youth entrepreneurship, the state will provide 5 lakh rupee in interest-free loans to help launch 10,000 new micro, small, and medium enterprises, injecting immediate business capital into local markets. This graphic outlines the Job Watchtower policy. It is a dedicated data tracking initiative designed to monitor international job markets. The goal is to align Kerala's higher education curriculum with global skill demands, specifically targeting the state's high rate of educated unemployment. To address violence and systemic discrimination in educational institutions, the UDF proposes two major legal reforms: the Siddharthan Anti-Ragging Act and the Rohit Vemula Act, ensuring campuses are safe environments for all demographics. Lowering transit costs for women, providing seed capital for startups, aligning education with global trends, removes several structural barriers that drive young graduates outside Kerala. For the agricultural sector, the UDF proposes direct market interventions. This includes an assured support price of 300 rupees for rubber and the creation of a new state-backed rubber company modeled after the successful Cochin International Airport initiative. They also plan to set the procurement price for paddy at 35 rupees per kilogram, protecting farmers from sudden market volatility. This policy document introduces Mission Samudra, a major infrastructure project. As the text details, the plan aims to integrate Kerala's 600 kilometers of coastline and 44 rivers into a single, functional transit network. The network will initially focus on handling efficient cargo transit before expanding to public passenger services. Moving heavy freight to the water reduces logistics and transportation costs for local industries. In urban centers, the manifesto commits to the expansion of metro and light metro systems in Thiruvananthapuram and Kozhikode, matching the transit infrastructure upgrades seen elsewhere in the state. These policies deliver a dual economic impact. Strict price floors protect the agrarian backbone, while integrated water and rail infrastructure lowers the cost of doing business across the entire state. The ultimate safety net focuses on eradicating absolute poverty. The UDF will expand Indira canteens across the state to ensure a hunger-free Kerala. Alongside food security, The manifesto outlines a massive housing infrastructure promise, delivering 500,000 homes to vulnerable populations within the next 5 years. This combination of broad social security and targeted support for the agrarian and MSME sectors establishes the baseline stability required for households to achieve financial independence. The success of this blueprint relies entirely on the speed of its execution. The UDF points Putmikely to the 100-day implementation model demonstrated in Telangana as proof that these policies can be deployed immediately. Kerala's greatest economic asset is its human capital. The 2026 Manifesto operates on the principle that the most effective way to grow the state economy is to invest directly into that population.